Andrew, you're homeless here in Harrisburg. You have one of the most unique stories I've come across. You've been hiking the Appalachian Trail.
6 months.
6 months. I mean, you've worn out your shoes.
Yep.
I gotta figure out some way to get you shoes. All right, look, there's no shoe store close, but we'll figure something out. Tell me about it. Tell me about homelessness. Tell me why you went hiking and why you're still sleeping outside.
My leg got hurt a couple years back. I got hooked on opiates really bad. Became homeless, lost my job. Became an addict. Got into a relationship, had a son. About 9 months ago, I lost my son. He got killed in a car wreck. So I've been wanting to fight. I've been wanting to hike the trail, just to kind of do a soul searching thing. I buried some of my son's ashes on the trail. He's always been an outdoors kind of kid, so it's kind of like a soul searching kind of thing.
Now you're sober now.
Yeah, 7 years.
7 years.
Yeah.
Because you said that's also why you wanted to.
October
do the
1st,
trail.
5 days before my birthday, I celebrated 7 years. My birthday was just a Sunday, so
Congratulations
Yeah.
and happy belated birthday.
I just celebrated 40 years old.
So, the trail, did it change you?
It changes parts of me. It wasn't everything I thought it would be, but I mean, you only get out of it what you put into it. It helped me a lot. It taught me about being more self-sufficient. Just like the military taught me how to, take care of myself. But I mean, just like self-reliance and just getting in touch with yourself and your spirit. And I'm a spiritual person, so I mean, getting back in touch with God was a big thing for me. It's helped. It's definitely helped. I've met some unique people.
Well, I was going to ask if you had military training.
Yeah.
So how long were you in the military?
6 years.
Were you a wartime vet?
2 tours. I did 2 tours overseas.
And were you homeless because of that? Or did that play a part into your addiction?
It played into a part of my addiction, for sure. I mean, because I got hooked on opiates because I got hurt. I don't know about my homelessness. I guess my addiction had to do with my homelessness and my inability to adapt as quick as I thought I would. There's over 2.3 million homeless vets. Like, there's a lot of homeless vets out,
There's a lot. I don't think there's that many. But
statistic 2 years ago was like 2.1,
yeah,
2.2.
they've been doing really good at housing homeless vets.
Yeah, HUD-VASH, they're starting to do HUD-VASH housing. They're starting to do AMVETS, Wounded Warriors Project. I mean, so there's definitely a lot more awareness.
Now, people abuse drugs to escape from pain.
Yeah.
So I can't imagine what it's like being at war. That's got to be a pain that you want to escape from.
Everybody fights their own wars. I mean, I guess the war that I fought was a lot different than everybody else's, but I mean, everybody fights a war, we fight a war here every day. I mean, addiction controls everybody.
Yeah.
It's sad, it really is. I mean, there's people out here that, sustain a good job and are still addicts,
And people don't understand that once they just think, oh, you can flip a switch and get sober.
Yeah, okay. I wish.
Yeah.
If that was the case, I would have saved a lot of money.
Right. Or you can reason with people, to stop, but there's a point where the drugs just take over and you're just feeding the demon.
And that demon will just keep attacking you, man. He attacks everything you love. He'll take everything you love, man.
So tell me about homelessness here in Harrisburg.
This place is a nightmare. I've been here for like a month. been looking for like work and stuff. It's just a pain, man. This place is a nightmare. Some of the resources. I mean, there are some resources that help. They feed you very well.
Every place.
Yeah,
Admit
they feed you.
There's food everywhere for.
So I mean, but like as far as the resources, there's really not many. The cops here are rude. The people here are pretty rude. I think this is probably the worst stop I've had on the Appalachian Trail.
Oh wow. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
So what's next?
I'm gonna be getting my water filter, some shoes, supplies, headed to Duncannon, get back on the trail. Then I'm gonna be hitting Boiling Springs, then heading to Georgia.
And after the trail?
I'm gonna go back home and try to sustain some kind of life.
So how long do you think you're going to still be out on the trail?
As long as it takes for me to finish it.
So I'm a little bit envious, traveling, taking it easy.
Well, it's not easy. It's not a life that I want to live. I'd definitely rather, get up and go to work every morning. But right now that's not necessarily an option for me, so I'm just going to make do with what I got.
And you set out and you're committed to it. So,
yeah,
it's interesting how we romanticize stuff in our head, because in my head, you're walking in the wilderness, surviving, and you brought me back to earth, that, it's a challenge.
It is.
And
it really is. It's not an easy life, living with no bills and stuff like that. Trust me, I'd kill for a bill right now. I'd kill to be able to pay bills right now.
That shatters the stereotype. Everybody thinks that homeless people are out here because they don't want to work.
No, it's not. It's not the case. Trust me, I'd kill for a job right now.
If you had 3 wishes, what would they be? I guess better communication skills within the environment. I mean, if people could start talking and communicating better, then people could start understanding people's needs. I guess more awareness on addiction, and I guess happiness, man. People just need to be happy. I can't really think of anything for myself because, Well, I'm going to wish that we get you some shoes.
That's material things, man. Material things they come and go. We need some things more sustainable,
Well, thank you very much for talking.
Thank you for listening.